Hi all, and welcome to Fertility Fridays here with American Wife Life. Today I want to talk about a question that I get asked quite often, and the question is, does infertility affect your relationship? And to answer the question with just a yes or no answer is pretty much impossible. The answer is yes and no. The reason that it's yes and no is because for Alex and I, it doesn't put a strain on our relationship all the time. There are times when he doesn't understand how I'm feeling or I don't understand how he's feeling. So yes, those times it does put a strain on our relationship. Recently, a couple of months ago, I found out that someone very close to me was pregnant again. And I told Alex about it, and he wasn't understanding why I was upset. He sees any pregnancy as great news and it's all amazing, and it doesn't upset him. And I believe it's the same way. Pregnancies are amazing, babies are blessings, don't get me wrong. It just hurts to know for me that someone else is getting what I desire most. It's not that I'm not happy for them, but it's that I'm sad for myself. And Alex and I got into a fight about that because he wasn't understanding my views on it. So yes, fertility does put a strain on our relationship at times. For the most part though, I believe that because we've gone through this, we have a much stronger relationship than we would have if we wouldn't have gone through infertility, if we wouldn't have had this struggle to get pregnant, if we wouldn't have had to go through all this fertility testing and go through surgeries and go through seeing people get pregnant and month after month seeing negatives and negatives and negatives. We would not be as close as we are today if it weren't for infertility. And I get asked along with, does it put a strain on your relationship? Are you upset that you deal with infertility or something along those lines? And the answer to that question, I would have to say, is yes, I get upset that we have to deal with infertility, but at the same time, I'm trying to take everything as positive as I can, and I'm trying to make everything as positive as I can. So the way I'm trying to see things now is that we deal with infertility for a reason. There is a reason that we have to deal with infertility over everyone else. And I do believe that part of this reason is to be able to help all of you going through the same things or similar things that we've gone through, and showing everyone that infertility is not a bad word. It's a disease, or it's a diagnosis that you get that you can overcome, but it's always going to be a part of you. Silent disorder, just like depression, anxiety, things of that nature. It should not be a word that people are afraid to say. It should not be something that people are afraid to talk about, because it's not your fault. Fertility and infertility is something that you have no control over. You are sometimes born with some of these disorders that relate to infertility that you were born with. You have no ability to change that. And that is part of my goal with this channel, is to try and reach out to those who need more help or need support or anything like that. So today, that's all I wanted to talk about. I know we're a little more serious today than we were last week, but I wanted to definitely answer those questions for those people who don't really know us and are kind of afraid to ask. So those are our answers. So that's the end of this video. I know it's short and sweet, but if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, if you want to contact me, comment below. And as always, my social media links are in the description box below. Have a good night.